On today's news, we will take a look at upcoming events on campus, as well as events happening locally like the State Fair.
We will also take a look at the Disney on Ice show and stories on the infamous Sean Combs, and then we look at news on the Menendez brothers. That and more coming up. The BPCC News starts now.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the BPCC News. I'm Cameron Michelle.
And I'm Ashton Graham. Today is Wednesday, October 30th. We are settling into the cooler weather with so many events for this upcoming fall.
Get ready to get your scare on. The Office of Student Life and the Student Government Association will be sponsoring a Halloween costume contest for students, faculty, and staff on Thursday, October 31st. The contest will be held inside Building F at approximately 12:15 p.m., where the top 3 placements will receive Spooktastic awards. Anyone without a costume will still be able to enjoy the event and enjoy some light refreshments. I personally can't wait to see what kind of costumes we'll be seeing this year.
If you happen to miss the first few showings of The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical, don't worry. There is still dates set in the future with showtimes on October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd, commencing at 7:30 p.m. sharp in the Stephen W. Slaughter Theater in Building C. The play follows Percy Jackson, the half-blooded son of a Greek god who gets himself involved in the midst of the fueling war between the gods. Driven by his new abilities, Percy embarks on a quest to stop the war and discover his true destiny. Admission for BPCC students is completely free, and general admission is $20. You won't want to miss it.
We know it's still October and Christmas is still a long way away.
But it's never too early to start collecting toys for boys and girls.
That's right, Ashton. The Cavalier Center is hosting a Christmas toy drive November 4th through the 22nd, sponsored by the Bossier Parish Sheriff's Office. This drive is made to help the needy boys and girls in our area to make their Christmas special. Donate your new or unwrapped toys to the Office of Student Life in the F building and make a child's Christmas season even better. Coming up, we have BPCC Homecoming. If interested, make sure to attend a meeting Tuesday the 29th or October the 30th at 12:30 p.m. in person or at 3 p.m. on Zoom. Remember to submit required forms by October 31st by email or in person to Student Life. If elected, members will be expected to participate in the presentation practice on November 15th in the gym, the court luncheon November 16th at Silver Star, then the game and presentation at 2 p.m. in the gym. Hey Ashton, are you planning to go trick-or-treating tomorrow for Halloween?
Yes, I am, and I hope the weather is going to be as nice as it has been, but let's check the weather.
Good morning, I'm Connor, and here's your BPCC local temps for October 30th. Today's Wednesday, it's nice and sunny, and our current temperature is at 82 degrees. And over here, our humidity is going to be at 61%, our dew point's going to be at 58 degrees, wind's going to be south by southeast, 10 miles per hour, and our sunset's going to be at 6:25 p.m. tonight. And over around the area, we're looking at around the 80s now. Marshall's going to be at 79, along with Nacogdoches. Texarkana is going to hit 80. Ruston's also going to be 80. And also Minden and Natchitoches is going to go up to 83. And for our 5-day forecast, we're actually going to see some rain. On Wednesday, it's still going to be just partly cloudy, high of 87, low of 63. But then going into the later part of the week, for Thursday, we have a 58% chance of rain, high of 81, low of 63. Friday and Saturday, we got about a 42 to 43% chance of rain, high of 81, high of 80, and a low of 59 and 57. Then on Sunday, sun's going to come back, still some clouds, but only an 18% chance of rain, 76 for your high and 54 for your low. That's all for your weather forecast. Now, back to you, Cameron.
Well, I might need to take an umbrella with me along with my treat bucket. Speaking of the region, let's take a look at some local stories for this week.
Looking to spice up your lunch break or dinner break this Friday night? Well, we've got you covered with Fish Fry Friday. Between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., visit the Consortium venue off of North Market Street and grab yourself a big plate of seafood. They offer shrimp plates, catfish plates, and salads. So end your work week with a big plate of delicious fish.
For all you night owls out there, there's a party happening just for you. Midnight in the City, the Blackout, will be taking place on Saturday, November 2nd from 6 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. It's an ultimate nighttime experience filled with mystery, excitement, and fun. Whether you're going out with friends or trying to meet new people, this night will be one to remember. So mark your calendars, you won't want to miss it.
Get ready for the annual state fair coming around this spooky season. The fair takes place October 30th through November 17th at 3701 Hudson Avenue, Shreveport, off of I-20. You can get your tickets online or in person. Adult tickets are $15 at the gate on weekends, while children from 3 to 12 are $8. On weekdays, there is free admission from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., but after that, you will need a ticket. But it's about time to spend time with your family or friends and enjoy playing around and having fun. Hope we can see you all there.
Calling all you Disney fanatics, we have a special surprise for you. At the Berkshire Grocery Arena, Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto. The shows will be happening from November 1st to November 3rd. There are 6 shows in total throughout the weekend. So check the Disney on Ice website to see what date and time works best for you.
There will also be a pre-show character experience with Elsa and Mirabelle. Play games and tell stories with your favorite Disney characters, then watch them perform. You can get your tickets online at Ticketmaster.com, so spend your weekend with the family and enjoy the magic of Disney on Ice.
October is coming to a close, and November is already giving us so much to do. But before we hear more about events happening in the country, let's see what King has to present in the world of sports.
Coming up next, in sports, father-son duo makes NBA history, dogs take center stage and locally host competition, and the baseball world says goodbye to one of their own, so don't go anywhere.
Dominionaire, hey. Huh. Communication media, hands-on, yeah. Know we hands-on, give you all the tools you need to succeed. Only at BPCC. Communication media, hands-on, yeah. You know we hands-on, giving you all the tools you need to succeed. Only at BPCC. Broadcasting, TV production, wanna be on television, we can get you started. Every day's a photo shoot, got fine art photography, know the film up, also making documentaries. Graphic designers, real fun, Photoshop, illustrators, characters come alive in computer animation. We got sound recording with studio production without the training. How could I record this greatness? Lights, camera, action, come alive and be creative. Business of music, maybe you could be my next agent. Media for ministry, pictures where you wanna be, looking for all the majors that breed creativity. Communication media ain't for the wannabes, yeah. It's only for the gonna-bees. Got cool professors, master your craft with ease. Cool professors, master your craft with ease.
Welcome back. I'm King Infinite. Here's what's happening in the world of sports this week. History was made on the opening day of NBA 79th season. Los Angeles Lakers' LeBron James and his son Bronny became the first father-son duo to play together in a regular season NBA game. 22-year-old Bronny made his NBA debut with 4 minutes left in the second quarter against the Minnesota Timberwolves and played about 2.5 minutes. Also, earlier this month, Bronny appeared with his superstar dad on the court for a preseason game. The younger James was selected by the Los Angeles Lakers 55th overall back in June at the 2024 NBA draft. And for all you that love sports and dogs, I have a great local event for you. The 2024 Super Retriever Series Crown Champion is taking place now through November the 3rd at the Louisiana Boardwalk. This event will test both dogs and owners that have qualified throughout the year from all of the SRS qualifying events. The winner of this event will receive the name of SRS Crown Champion. And finally, the world of sports say goodbye to Valen Zutter, who was a 6-time All-Star throughout his 17-year career in MLB. The Mexican-born pitcher rose to stardom with the Los Angeles Dodgers from 1980 to 1990. That's where he sparked the culture phenomenon known as Fernando Mania. Following his playing career, he began calling games on the Dodgers Spanish language radio broadcast. In 2023, the Dodgers retired his iconic jersey number 34, making him the first player in franchise history to receive the honor without being introduced into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. He was 63 years old. He leaves behind his wife, Linda, and their 4 children. I'm King Infinite. That's your sports news. Now let's take it back to the news dish.
Cameron, you know what tomorrow is, right?
Of course. It's Halloween and I am so ready for this spooky day.
That's right, and there are Halloween events happening all over the country. Chicago is celebrating its 27th annual Halloween parade. A Halloween block party is happening in the Grand Rapids in Michigan, and Atlanta is having their biggest Halloween costume party yet. But all over the country, we can all participate in the tradition of trick-or-treating, so get your candy buckets ready.
November 1st through 2nd is the annual celebration for Dia de los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead. This occasion allows people to welcome the spirits of their departed family members for a brief reunion. The Day of the Dead is not characterized by grief. Rather, it serves as an opportunity to embrace death as a natural aspect of life. The passing of a loved one often brings feelings of sorrow and loss, and many cultures believe that they will never reunite with those they have lost. However, some hold the belief that their loved ones continue to exist in spirit, providing signs and support in times of need.
A widely held belief in various cultures is that while the body may perish, the soul remains eternal. Different religions and traditions offer diverse perspectives on the destination of the soul. Many Mexicans feel a profound connection with their deceased relatives, which is the core of the Day of the Dead, inviting those who have passed to return for a brief visit on this day. The focus shifts from mourning to celebration.
This election year has been quite a wild one, but it's right now that really matters. Election day is almost here, and we need everyone who is registered to go out and vote. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, November 5th, and make sure you know where your voting location is. It's our right as U.S. citizens to vote, so go out and make sure your voice is heard.
It's been 3 decades since Lyle and Eric Menendez were convicted of the murders of their parents and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. However, the brothers see a path to release. On Friday, Los Angeles District Attorney George Gascon will recommend that a judge resentence the siblings.
The decision comes as a result of a culmination of new evidence pointing to abuse by their father, said by defense attorneys in 2023. The brothers, now in their 50s, could be released from prison due to this proposal, but it remains uncertain at this time.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk is breaking barriers with his new cyber taxi he unveiled in California during the Glitz event. The company's self-driving cars without steering wheels was promised to be available in a few years. Tesla featured models of the robo-taxi as well as a robo-van, a driverless vehicle made to carry larger groups of people or items.
Musk said that Tesla with FSD should be able to operate wherever state regulators would allow without human intervention. The Cybercab will be a vehicle without a steering wheel, accelerator, or brake pedals, and is designed to carry passengers without a driver present. The vehicle is projected to be in production by 2026.
I'm not sure how to feel about the self-driving taxi just yet. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Coming up, we will take an in-depth look at the world of entertainment, so stay right there.
From the time I was born, I was in a theatrical family, and now I'm dean of the division and pretty much the director of the theater aspects.
I love that people come to theater to experience the pain and tragedy and joy of other people's lives. I think that's kind of a beautiful thing. It's a release.
The whole experience of being on stage, it's scary, but I think it's kind of worth it because you get this adrenaline rush, you get all these emotions that you don't get to feel every day.
I haven't found a similar experience quite like it yet. It comes to a point where everything around me is real.
The theater is the one art form that encompasses all art forms. It's not about the final product other than the experience that happens when it happens.
As a student, you learn like every aspect of theater. You know, you learn costuming, you learn lighting, you know, you're building sets every day, and you're in makeup class, and you also, you know, take directing and acting. I mean, you do it all.
The hardest thing for some students to grasp is the language that they're dealing with, and you have to help them along. So when I find a student who has a lot of talent but needs some encouragement in other areas, that's the ones I really enjoy working with the most, I think.
Well, the faculty and staff at Bossier Parish Community College is absolutely fantastic. They wish they could keep you forever and they love you and all that, but they want you to spread your wings and fly, and they are seriously preparing you for that.
We're looking to increase our audience development, which will bring in more people to see how wonderful our students are and how many opportunities that we can give them. Also giving the experience to the students that they need so they can get out of here with their degree and get a job.
Liam Payne's former One Direction bandmates are quite devastated by his death. Thursday morning, the bandmates released their statements about the passing, saying they are, quote, completely devastated by his death. Payne died Wednesday after falling into the interior patio of a hotel in Argentina. He died at the young age of 31 years old. The band took to Instagram to let their fans know that, quote, in time when everyone is able to, there will be more to say. But as of right now, we will take some time to grieve and process the loss of our brother. Our condolences go out to these young men at this time, and rest in peace to Liam Payne.
A new movie, The Negotiation, will be released on October 31st. This film, directed and written by Ian Stockwell, follows a 25-year-old woman who, in a desperate moment of despair, overdoses on pills. As she lies between life and death, she is confronted by Hell's messenger, who has come to claim her soul. She must then plead and argue that her overdose was a mistake and that she does not deserve to die. The film is based on the award-winning short of the same name, with the tagline, "Be careful what you wish for."
Phil Lesh, the founding bassist of the Grateful Dead, passed away peacefully on October 25th at 84. Known for his innovative bass style, Lesh helped shape the iconic San Francisco psychedelic rock sound. After the Grateful Dead, he continued to perform with bands like Phil Lesh and Friends and ran his club Terrapin Crossroads. Lesh overcame health challenges and past struggles with addiction, remaining active in music throughout his life. Fellow musicians and the Grateful Dead members, including Bob Wire, paid tribute to his legacy.
If you just so happen to be in the LA area around the 30th of October, be sure to check out the All-Star Comedy Show happening this week. If you aren't familiar with this event, be sure to check it out. There will be a wide selection of stand-up comedians performing, such as Craig Robinson, Preacher Lawson, J.Lee Witherspoon, Steph Tolev, and many more. The event will be taking place at the Laugh Factory on 8001 Sunset Boulevard. Be sure to check it out.
Following up is this week's Sound Hollow Weekend. This will be a 3-day event that will start October 31st and come to a conclusion on the 2nd of November. The event will star well-renowned DJs and music producers, of which are Joseph Capriardi, Mahmoud Orhan, and Kyle Watson. If you are all about dance and electronic vibes, be sure to check out the event. Doors will open at 10 p.m. and tickets will be available online using dice.fm. If you're in the area, be sure to check it out at 1642 Las Palmas Avenue.
Well, that's all for news in Hollywood, so let's hear from Connor about our out-the-door weather.
Hey guys, before we head out, here's your upcoming temps today. For Wednesday, it's going to be partly cloudy, high of 87, low of 63. And a reminder, Thursday and Friday, expect some rain. 58% for Thursday with a high of 81 and a low of 63. Then on Friday, 42% chance of rain, 81 for your high and 59 for your low. That's all I have for you for the out-the-door weather. Stay safe, stay informed. Now back to the news desk.
Thank you for that weather update, Connor. Halloween is right around the corner and November is already looking promising for activities. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Ashton Graham.
And I'm Cameron Michelle. From all of us here at BPCC, have a wonderful day.